turn on the microphone too. Yeah, it worked. Hello. Like, dashboard here. Cool. Hit the like button. Yes. How is everyone? Hello. That's fun. It works. And again, great quality. Oh. I'm working on it. Hello, everyone. So many people already here. Over 20 people. What's going on? You guys are crazy. What? Cable here. Yeah. I'm sorry that YouTube always deletes Marty. They always delete the chat. I don't know why. Hello, Bavaria. I'm Bavaria here. Yeah. Oh, those are the thing. Who does that? I have weird people sending me weird stuff. It's amazing. You can make you cannot make one weird face on your live stream, otherwise you get this. That's what you get. Oh man, you guys are crazy. Oh, okay, go back. Ooh. Hello everyone, and thanks for being here. This is Let's Talk EV every Sunday, as far as I can do it. At 7:30 p.m. Central European Time. So many people here. Oh my God. the boob job. Yeah. So I was totally mean to you, huh? Didn't tell you what I will be doing this Wednesday, but it was also not sure last Sunday. So they told me we will do this, but I don't know. Something can always happen. You know me. Stuff can happen. Uh, Nissan Leafs can break down. E-Golfs can be wrongly. Press cars can wrongly be somewhere else, and whatever. Stuff can happen. So I didn't tell you. Didn't want to jinx it. Was a fun day. Volume is low. What? Oh yeah, maybe I have to press the other button. Wait a second. How about now? Now it should be better. Sorry. Mia stream is very quiet. Should be better now. Volume. You did focus. Yeah, it should be better now. Wrong button. Yeah, I had to. This was adjusted for the camera, not for the live stream. I thought, yes, that's true. I thought we go through the bit of news that I have. Then we go through. You blow my ears off. It's good now. It's too loud now. No, turn back the volume. It should be okay. It's the same as usual. And then we talk. We have fun. We talk about what happened this week, cause there was fun. Let's go through the quick news. First, Polestar 2. Polestar is opening the first showroom in Germany, in Düsseldorf. There will be another one in Köln, Hamburg, Berlin, Stuttgart, Munich, Frankfurt. And it's just, you can see the car. It should look very similar to what they had in the Frankfurt Motor Show, if you can remember that. You can look at the car and get, not test rides all the time, but we'll talk about that later. BMW has said that they want the 5 Series and the X1 to be fully electric. Not too much known so far. Could always hybrids. But they want those two also have full electric cars, and that's nice. They need that. Another thing which is awesome in Germany, Aral, which is BP, just in Germany. It's the same company. They want to open up to 100 fast chargers, so I guess 100 to 150 kilowatt chargers at the gas stations. That would be fun. Then a Kia was spotted testing Kia EV crossover prototype, very camouflaged, with a Tesla Model 3 driving around. Can we see more pictures? Yeah, let's look at that. Maybe this is like the Honda E. No, not Honda E. Hyundai 45 Kia version. There's a Hyundai Ioniq in front. Am I right? No, it's something. That's a Prius, is it? I don't know. I'm not good with cars like that. Cool. Then I never show Tesla news because usually it's been done and there's always a lot of stuff happening. But this is weird. So a German court suspends driver for adjusting wiper speed in Tesla Model 3. So the thing was that a driver, I'm guessing a German driver, otherwise he wouldn't be in German court, was adjusting the wiper speed on the screen, and then he was in an accident, and the court says now this should be not, it shouldn't be the case that to adjust something critical for driving, that you have to touch around on a touch screen. So the same as with the hazard button, for example, that you have to get to or whatever, though they say this is a security risk, this is not infotainment. If the driver goes around the infotainment system to play music, anything, and then he has an accident, then it's his fault. You should pay attention to the road. But if he adjusts the wiper speed, something critical to see, then the court says this should be not allowed to be on a touchscreen. It should be a physical button. And now it's, I don't know what will happen, but yeah. And then Honda E had an accident. It looks also German or Austrian like hell. Is it? No, it's Austria, yeah. Oh, poor car. Ooh, can see it done. Yeah, that doesn't look good anymore. Okay. Next thing. I will read the chat a bit later. Sorry, let's go through the news and then I read what you guys have to say. The first European Polestar 2 customers are getting the cars, and they start in Sweden, I think then Norway, and it's okay. It's totally fine that they start in Sweden when it's a Swedish company. And I hope Volkswagen is doing the same with the ID.3, German company, German customers. This guy wants to, he wants the car. And then Germany after that. Norway, then Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, UK, finally Switzerland and North America. That's just cool. We talk about Polestar in a second when we talk about press cars. Tesla, also another thing, Tesla starts trial production of a Model Y long range with rear-wheel drive. Great idea. Why, if some people want it, unless it's a production hell, then that would be stupid. But why not? And I would like to drive the standard range plus with only rear-wheel drive. See how that is, the Model 3. Then Mercedes-Benz said that the EQS, so the sedan version of the S-Class, fully electric, should have a range of 400 miles, so 700 kilometers. And I've seen a video, maybe it was Next Move, where they calculated what battery size then it should be, and it should be above 100 kilowatt hours. We'll see what they have, but if they say that, I mean, of course, you take the best number you can achieve with WLTP range. Then what is with the ENIAC? Doesn't say a lot. Skoda above the design. No, we don't need that. Ionity news. And for the people who always complain that I talk about Ionity, it's the only across Europe charging net, and I said that the last week too. That we can charge with many different cars. Tesla has their own, and it's awesome. And now Ionity is trying the same. Yes, prices are amazingly high. That's true. But for example, for me as an ID.3 driver, but there will be a lot of ID.3s, it's of course an amazing thing. What happened since last week? One in France, it's an important one. I will show you in a second, started construction. One in Spain and one in Bavaria. And what got live? Let's go to that. Nothing. 3 months ago? No, it can't be. Here. In Norway, one in Uppland and one in Lower Saxony. Lehrte Süd. Shouldn't it be where I usually drive to Dresden or something? Let's look. So the new one was here in Ulm in Germany. We're in Lower Saxony, so I think here. But the one that's building in France, that's nice for me if I would ever want to go. I always tell you that I want to go to the Normandy coast with the ID.3 with my wife. And the problem is here in Germany from Passau, there are millions of Ionity chargers, and here is a 150 kilowatt charger. But then there's only this one, and then nothing here. But now they will be building one here, and that's great. I need that. Hopefully it's done soon. I'm guessing not. It always takes a while. And then I need another one here. That would be nice. It would be so nice. We did this, and that's it for that. That's cool. So let's talk about press cars. So I got the contact from Mini and BMW who to really contact to get a press car. I did that this week, contacted a person but didn't get any reply. That's how it is. Kia didn't reply to me. They gave me a different contact for the European market, not the German market. They have test cars as well. I contacted that person, never heard anything. That was last week, so it's already a week and didn't say anything. Then, what else happened? Porsche said no. Oh, of course, the e-Golf comes next Monday, so tomorrow in a week, which is August the 10th. I get the e-Golf for 2 weeks. Test everything. What else? I think that's it. Then Polestar, it was funny. They always told me, hey, we cannot have a press car right now. The demand is too high. But there will be test drive events or even test drive available in your region. The things I just said, Munich and so on. And you just have to book a test drive. And I looked, and then I got an email when I was in Dresden with the ID3 and the ID4. I got an email and it said you can book your test drive now. And I looked at it, and when you go to the event, you can you book a half an hour test drive. And when you just do the normal test drive, it's an hour. And it was a bit, not a lot. And I thought, do I want to go to Munich? But I thought maybe when I have the e-Golf, I go with the e-Golf to Munich, drive to Polestar 2, and then go back home. That would be fun for a video and everything. But maybe I cannot drive alone. I don't know, but I waited. And then I checked the next day, so on Thursday, and everything was already booked. So it's a high demand on test drive with the Polestar 2. But today I emailed the contact that I have from Polestar, and I asked very shamelessly, well, you have a test drive with customer through the day. What if I test the car through the night? I mean, I pick it up after the last customer and bring it back the next morning. I clean it out and everything, whatever you want. I mean, if someone else is driving with me in the car, this is not a test drive anyways that I would have wanted, so that would be nice. So we'll see what they say. I doubt this will work, but that's what I said. And Nissan Leaf E Plus will come October 19th. Many weeks to go. So let's go through what you said. Can we take a break? I really need to bring sun. Read the manual while waiting for me. Okay. Don't mention piano black. Yeah, we have to talk about that. Pair wireless headphones. I heard BMW Series 3 will have electric version. Yes, there was a spy shot, but nobody knows if they were building this or this was just a test vehicle to test battery and motor, and then I put it in a different car. Then I don't know that. It's a Prius, thank you. Last 4% and then I'm on the move again. Talk to you later. Soon the EU will block touchscreens when driving. Oh, voice command? That's true. But maybe that this is I'm sure it's with the Tesla thing. I have no idea if there will be changes because of that. Also, they will block big over-the-air updates. Really? They're putting final software in ID3. That's true. They're already starting with that. Use Mango for Onity. Also true. But for how long? The problem with Mango is they're trying to get a lot of customers for the normal power thing, because they are paying 79 cents to Ionity, but they charge you 35. So they always lose money when you charge there. And at some point they will say, okay, no, we stop now. And then it's just Audi, Porsche, Volkswagen, Mercedes and Hyundai who can charge there for a normal price. e-Golf for 2 weeks, then ID3. I hope so. That would be fun. Of course, when I was in Dresden, I asked them many times, so what do I have to do to get my car first? And then it was always, we have to look into it, and we don't know, and we cannot give you, I say that, the advantage. Ooh, 80 people here. What the hell is going on? Yeah, Jill just said before, when we break the 100 barrier, Then whoo, 81. This is so far. Oh, and 81 people. How many liked? 26. Press the like button, damn it. This is how it works. And now I get thumbs down from everyone. And you're totally right. So I have no idea when I will get my car. When I ordered it, I said I want to pick it up in Dresden because I thought Dresden is the closest to Leipzig. Maybe I get it earlier, but I don't know. I don't know in what order they're going through the whole thing. I really don't know. I have no idea. I'm hoping, but I have no idea. Got a commission number from a dealer, but it's 6 digits, so I can't add it to the WeConnect app. The WeConnect app doesn't work with with your commission number. What you can do, you put 2020 in front, and then when you in your country, when you have a login for a Volkswagen account, I think, what is it, Volkswagen ID? No, I don't know what it was. So you log into your account on the Volkswagen side. When then you go to add car, you put 2020, your 6-digit number, and then you have your car in there. If some countries don't have that, the WeConnect app doesn't work with the ID because I was trying my VIN, not Finn is in Germany, VIN, with WeConnect, and it says for ID3 cars you need to use the WeConnect ID app, and this doesn't exist yet. Well, it exists, but it's still in the making. It will come out, I don't know, a day before the ID3 comes out, something like this. Apparently the build week for Irish cars should be around week 33, 34. Where are we? 33 is next week. That would be cool. Back in 50 minutes. Hi, Chris. Are dealers ready for ID3? Yes, the dealers in Germany and hopefully in other countries are getting test cars soon. So next 2 weeks or so. Next 2 weeks. Yes. So step by step. So the dealers to give customers a test ride, get the cars earlier before we get our own car. But that's how it is. Good evening, Olaf. Portugal, we get the ID3 first. Of course. What date for Portugal? Great, the better app for ID3. Yeah, that's it. I thought we talk about, what about the likes? 39. That's better than nothing. Thank you. I thought we talk about what happened this Wednesday, and then go into details because there was a lot of fun. So Volkswagen we had a Skype meeting the week before last week, and they said we could meet, and maybe I am in Dresden next week, and maybe you can drive with an ID3. And then I said, of course, I have the week off. I will come. Let me drive with a car. And then on Monday I got a call. Yes, I will be there with the ID4, and you can film it outside. You cannot film it inside. You cannot drive, and you cannot be in the car while driving. And but you get an ID3 to drive for an hour. And I thought, woohoo, I can be in a car, put all the cameras up there and drive an hour. And I looked at a road where we go on the highway and then check consumption, and then maybe charge a bit. All of this. Who's already asking? In the Irish account, we don't have an option for adding combination number, only VIN. Activate eSIM to add new VIN. That's stupid. Sorry. They promised us we would get the car before dealers. First means less and less. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's later than they think. Maybe just a few dealers. I don't know. But yeah, I was not happy about it too. So why is the ID3 4 hood open? Talk about this, because that's fun. I had no idea. So all the test cars. Remember back in December when I drove the ID3 prototype, those prototypes always have measuring equipment. So even in the trunk or in the back seat, they have stuff that measures battery and all parameters and motor and everything, and it measures it all the time. and when the car is standing and you leave it there, the battery could drain. And so they don't want that, and so they open up the hood, and under the hood is a button to disconnect the 12-volt battery, and that's why the hood is open. The prototypes, they always do that. So every time when they stand around, don't do anything, they just open the hood and press the button or whatever, disconnect this, and then the 12-volt is off, and it's totally fun, he told me. So in the morning when he comes to the car, he cannot even, because the 12-volt battery is disconnected, he cannot open it with the key. He has to do it with a physical key, and then he can open up the hood, or he leaves the hood open, which is not good. And then he connects the 12-volt battery, and everything works as it should be. And I had no idea about that, but that's fun. My Max will be built in week 35. When is that? That's end of August. Will he have to pay for the scratch? I have no idea. So I made that scratch. It was horrible. so the photographer was taking pictures of the car, and he said, okay, move it this direction. Then I move it forward, and I said, okay, get out of the parking lot a bit to here. And then they were talking to each other, not looking at me, and I was so sure it's no problem that I can come by with that amazing turning circle, and I didn't look. It's totally my fault. And then I heard it and stopped immediately, and then they all came, looked at it, said, okay, move to the backwards, and then I moved backwards, and you cannot see it if you don't look for it, especially at that thing, but still, and I told him, oh my God, I'm so sorry, oh my God, it's totally my fault, and he said, it's fine, we have people for that, don't worry, and we never talked about it again, and I apologized to him so many times, and then I tried to get his email address, and then on Friday I emailed him, oh, sorry for the scratch, and if your guys are fixing this and it costs something or whatever, tell me and I will pay for it. Of course, it was totally my fault. He hasn't replied yet, and I don't know if he will. Try with 2019. No, it should be 2020 or 2021. From your video, ID4 and ID3 look the same size. ID3 is bigger than my expect. ID3 is not bigger than a Golf. The ID4 is just on the exact same platform. So the wheelbase, the battery in between, and the motor. This ID4 had the 58 kilowatt hour battery, had the 150 kilowatt motor. The driver said it feels more powerful because there's more weight on the wheels, and therefore from a standstill it feels more powerful to accelerate. And he said on the highway he drives 130, and he came from Berlin, or then had to go to Wolfsburg afterward. He charged in between, and the Ionity was no problem. It was just funny that the day before he was in Berlin for something, and then he charged at a Lidl charger, and there was Robin TV, another YouTube channel from Germany, and spotted him and filmed him. Otherwise, I would have been the one who see the ID4 for the first time move on a public road. Yeah, it's fine. The video is doing amazing, and I'm very happy about that. Oh my God, where am I? The cars in Germany are for dealers only and not public. First buyers can visit plus watch. Public introduction is later in September. See? I don't know. I just heard that dealers are getting cars so customers can have a test drive. That's what I heard. I think, Chris, you should be sent to Zwickau and work in the line for the damage. Yeah, it's true. Google We Connect Services Ireland. They only want competent people in the factory. Yeah, it's true. Not someone who does that. The polish is out, daily business. I want to see the exterior. Want to see the exterior of ID4. I think you mean interior. Exterior you have seen. Scratch doesn't matter as long as it isn't my car. It's true. Okay, thanks. You show us the ID3 first basic. I feel a bit better when I saw the interior in real. Yeah, me too. This was the first I have seen. Ooh, it's really 99 people. Oh my God, I have to look. 108. Woo. Why so many people here? Everyone comments. Tell me. But where was I? Yeah, it was nice to see a First, a Plus, and a Max at the same color and the same spot to see the differences. And Plus and Max, there's almost no difference from the outside. Of course, panoramic roof, head-up display, and the 20-inch wheels. And I show you the pictures. I have the pictures of the 18-inch and the 20-inch. I haven't taken a picture of the Plus version tires. But it was nice to see the LED light of the first, and to see how it looks like, and that the seats are different but just fabric. Totally fine. The Plus looks amazing, not weird cheaper or anything, so I really liked it. In my case, I only worked with 219. Huh, that's weird. ID3 is taller than the e-Golf, a lot higher. That's true, but the size itself is not too much difference than to the Golf. Like I said, the wheelbase with the ID4 is the same. The ID4 had 21-inch wheels on there, big things, but I'm guessing it's more that it looks nice. You don't need those. And but then, of course, on top is a big SUV shell. It looks big. I've seen a few things that I can't tell you that they and a lot of people said in the video, hey, this is on a public road, you can just go in and take a picture and or film, and that's true, but they asked me nicely, and I'm trying to get a connection with Volkswagen here, that maybe when the ID4, you know, gets test driven by press people or whatever, or get the first car to test, I want to be that. So of course I'm nice here and not do something that they don't like. And I'm also not an investigative journalist. I'm a bit tiny little YouTube channel that's a bit more than 60 people away from having 5,000 subscribers. Yay! Yeah, we only have 100 people watching. That's cool. Thank you. I'm back. Did I miss anything? No, nothing happened. Mod, it's mainly the Cornet services. Whoop, that's 106 watching. Yeah, almost 10K. The video, yes, has 9,000 something. Am I right? I have to look. What does it have? 9,159. That's a lot. You missed. That's true. Test drive in Germany in mid-September. Ooh, that would be nice if it would be later. Jürgen Stockmann says the cars will be delivered mid-September. I still don't know. Is it my car? Celebration dance, Chris. Yeah. I celebrate. I dance. 113, 114. Up. How many do we have now? 110. A few people left. That's okay. There's all the new people that saw the ID4 and subscribed, but it wasn't too many. A lot of people watched, but nobody subscribed. That's fine. Scratches in ID3. Where are we? I went too far. Scratches the ID3 made you famous. Yeah, that's true. And the side assist in the mirrors. Yeah, I didn't see the blind spot warning. That was nice. Do you think that side assist in the mirrors? I thought it's just a 360-degree camera in the ID4. Top chat says 114. Didn't we say chair video at 100? No, we said chair video at 10,000 subscribers. Blind spot in the mirror arm. That's true. In the ID3, I had no idea. Yes, chair video. Did Chris mention the piano black word? I will in a second. Are you able to disclose what was not finished on the interior of the ID4? It looked like the dash was a little on the plasticky side. I haven't seen the dash. It was always blocked when the car was standing, so I couldn't even tell you. Side assist is driven by 2 radar sensors in the back, but the users see it by an orange light on the mirrors. Yes. Does the ID4 contain real piano keys to play to match the piano black? I don't think so. People in chat should all subscribe to Chris. Reach 5K now too. I'm pretty sure the people that are here are all subscribed. Do you want to scratch the ID4 top? Yeah, ID4. Yes, I want to scratch the ID4. I wish Volkswagen would consider ID3 for US market. I prefer the ID4. It too, the ID4. I mean the exterior of ID4 with zebra painting. Oh god. On the arms, no longer in the mirrors. Yeah, gonna screenshot celebration dance and know something with it. Yeah, I know. One more question about color. First version said white is metallic, but no standard version white like normal solid color. Did you spot it? You can find it on the online brochure. I haven't seen that, but there were only first editions, and then of course it was like that. Does the ID3 Plus have blind spot? Yes, it does. I didn't look. I know that the ID3 Max first had it for sure. I think the Plus had it. I was sitting in the back in the Plus, and I was driving and on the passenger seat in the Max. I think it was in the Plus as well. I couldn't tell you right now. I think so. And the first I didn't look, and that was stupid because we were at the transparent factory in the morning when no one was there, and then we went for the photo shoot. Then we came back at 1 p.m. and then they were showing the first to people that booked at the transparent factory to see the car, and then I should have filmed a bit and see it showed you. Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah, I'm not a good YouTuber, huh? Always miss out on chances. My first is an instrument. My second is a dark color. No, only Max. My hole is freaking annoying. You know, before in the white silver metallic mix. Blind spot might be in first. I don't know. No, the plus doesn't affect it. Anybody know what 70 color when 77 kilowatt hour battery will come? A bit later. I'm guessing. I believe a blind spot should be a part of lines as am I right? Yeah, I think so too. The blind spot should have been in all of them. So I don't even know. Would be nice. Blind spot warning is really nice. Wasn't there a video with a plus or in the first? So the journalist tested it. Everybody left, huh? The 100 is gone. 94. That's okay. Yeah. So how it worked? I want to tell you all about the whole meeting, and then I show you the pictures at the same time. So I drove on Tuesday afternoon to Dresden, 4.5 hours with my stupid, horrible fossil car at 135 on the speedometer. Real was 125 or even less. I don't know. But the whole time it just had two cars and showed the blind spot. And what cars were it? As far as I know. Oh. Yeah, I'm not that smart with short thingies. Doesn't seem to be English reviews in '93. Weren't the British journalists invited? Yes, they were. The first video was English. It was Autogefühl, which is a German guy who does the videos in English, which is totally weird. No, but I know that those media drive days are still going on right now. They're till tomorrow. I don't know if today is the last day or tomorrow the last day. But all those ID3s that were there for the media day, so this was from, when did it start? I think the 23rd. Yeah, the 23rd to today or tomorrow. And I don't know, 5, 6 cars, and then people they were just driving every day. So it was a lot of journalists trying the car, and either from Wolfsburg to Hanover or from Hanover back to first day a max and later consumption a plus. But did you see in the plus if it had the blind spot warning or not? I can't remember. Yes, and what they're trying to do right now is again, this is just one very nice person at Volkswagen trying to get me one of those press car ID3s with a final version for me to test out. But everything, I don't know it yet, if it will really happen. Oh, wait. I've listened to Hungarian one too, weird language. I thought that I would be the first to get an EV in my house estate, but my neighbors beat me with an e-Niro. It's fun. No English journalists for German, Dutch, French. I need to invite me from Portugal. That's true. Did you explain how Volkswagen contacted you? Did they apologize for making you sad? No, it had nothing to do with that. So this was the press event, media drive, and then of course those were the high people, and the people that I talked in Dresden told me Volkswagen is still an old-fashioned car company that tries to change. That's why the Dresden pre-booking event was such a big deal, and so many people at Volkswagen were against it. What? No press, just customers? There's no advertising for the car, and it was a lot of work for the people who tried tried to make the pre-booking event possible. It was a lot of work to convince a lot of people. And yes, but this press event was just the normal, the normal thing, what they always do. And so I just have to wait. Either I get a car and can test it before I get mine, or just get mine and then I do the tests. That's all. Nobody apologized. That's all. But I got contacted a few days later by Volkswagen. I don't know if it had anything to do with this, but this was weird. I contacted that person who was at the pre-booking event in Dresden right after the event. So in the mid of December, he never wrote me back. And then I made this video and then he wrote me and we have to talk. And then we had the meeting and then we was Dresden and now it's a lot of talk. Hi from, I'm sure late, I've been feeding my tomatoes. That's okay. Markus right to Volkswagen Germany in the right way and works due to your English heritage. It's true. Then the 20 rims comfortable. I was surprisingly, amazingly comfortable the car. I know in the video I sound like a total fanboy, and someone said, "Are you 14? That you're so happy about a car?" But I was just happy to drive. Same old fashioned mentality, so sticky. Both good idea. 20 rims, low ride height, lot less effort. Okay, but I wanted to come back. I always read the comments and then I get away from the topic that I was. So I drove to Dresden, stayed in a hotel, and the hotel was the funniest thing I've ever seen. I was there in December as well with the pre-booking event, and there it was normal. AKA Chris was a fanboy. Yeah, I'm totally a fanboy. So I came in, and then there was a big sign that said, because of Corona, most of our employees are short works. That means that they're at home getting paid 60% of their salary from the government, but they stay home and don't work. And then I get in, nobody's there. Almost all the lights were off, just a few on. Want more happy Chris? That's him. I was happy that day. It was really a funny day and made me very happy. It was exhausting, but it was funny, and made me smile all day. And then I went to the reception, and on the reception was another piece of paper that said, "I am in the hospital. I am in the hotel. Please call me and then I will come." And there was a cell phone number. I called it and then he said, yeah, we'll be there right away. Then he came, gave me the room key and said there's no breakfast. I didn't pay for breakfast, but I could have. When I booked the room, I could have booked breakfast for 16 euros or something. He said, no way, I'm not doing that. And then he said, with Corona right now, there is no breakfast. And then I went up to my room and I already noticed that nothing is cleaned in the elevator. Elevator looked horrible. Outside were water spots everywhere on the elevator. The room was fine, but cooking, I took a room on purpose with air conditioning because it was 34 degrees when I left home, and there it was 27 or something. Amazingly hot. I'm happy to get paid by German government not to work. It's only because of the pandemic, otherwise you wouldn't get that. Shh, everyone. Yeah, stay focused. I'm sorry, I read the thing and then I'm totally gone. People who never owned a Volkswagen, lots of techies. That's true. And I know the ID3, the normal ID3 booker, so who orders an ID3, the customer of an ID3, now I have it, is 10 years younger than the normal Volkswagen customer. The normal Volkswagen customer is 53, so 43, and that's my age. So I'm in the middle of the group. That's awesome. Where was I saying? See, I'm already lost. Shh. The taxes for next year. That's true. Taxes then next year is different. The air conditioning was off, of course, because again, saving measures. And then I went in the first room and it was so hot. I told him, could you have a different room that's not so hot? He gave me 2 other keys for 2 different rooms. I checked those out, and one of them was a bit better. So I went in that room. I had 2 fans. I brought one with me. One was there, and no. It was on my. Who cares? I had the fan on. It was so hot. I'm pretty sure 25, 26 degrees. I had the window open whole night, and even the weather forecast said that even during the night it would be above 20 degrees. Only in the morning at 5 or so it would be under 20 degrees. It was so hard. I hate sleeping when it's hot. I like to sleep when it's really cold. Under 18 degrees, that's where I sleep the best. But that was just horrible. But I slept okay. And the very nice person who invited me, he said, when you are in Dresden the day before, we can go and get a beer. Yeah, me a beer. But it would have been nice to just meet him. And then he called me at, I don't know, 8:30 or something, and he said he will be in Dresden in an hour. He's coming with the ID4 and he has to park it in the garage and then put a blanket on the car and whatever, and then we can go and get some and something. Go and get some is something different. Sorry, but then I was so tired with driving 4.5 hours, and it was so hot, and I texted him and said, sorry, I'm beat, half asleep, see you tomorrow morning. And I fell asleep. It was okay. And then next morning I got up, got breakfast somewhere else, came back, went to the transparent factory and started doing pictures. And I thought I'd show you the pictures here. Isn't that a stupid picture? You missed it, we can tell you. What happened? Oh, I read the thing and then we go on. I know where we are. But how much was the room? It was 67 euros. Really expensive. We were in Dresden 2 days ago. It was 37 euros, but also no air conditioning. They didn't have it. My wife has a Polo as well. Sorry, I'm late. So did Chris tell you why so many ICs were driven around with the front bonnet open? I did. You missed it. Get to the point. Did they have elevator music? No, they didn't. It is nice to be called young at 44. Volkswagen knows how to make the customers feel good. Open bonnet, active cooling. No. Open bonnet to cut the power so the instrumentation for prototypes is not draining the battery. That's all it. That's one for a t-shirt. Screenshot. What did I saw this picture here? Come on. 67 is cheap. My god, you want to try book a room in Ireland. My wife was in Edinburgh in March or February. It was also cheap. It was also fine. After watching your videos of eUp, I'm really close to buy one. Do that, but you won't get it for a long time. eUp is sold out, but eUp is a great car for that money. I mean, think of it. The eUp costs half of what the ID3 costs. Did you like the audio sound? We listened to music in the ID3, but it was not very loud. Nothing to complain, but also I'm also the wrong person. Even I'm an audio engineer, I learned that, but in a car, while driving, I'm okay with mostly everything that sounds okay. As long as I can hear it, if I'm listening to an audiobook and I can understand, then I'm fine. You can just in Eastwall somewhere. Edinburgh is not Ireland, Chris. I know. I'm just saying. It's also that Edinburgh is a famous tourist attraction on the same island, and I thought, I know. He's not good at geography. Come on, I know that. I know that it's in Scotland. Come on, my wife was there. You're writing for eUp would be 3-5 months. How long can the waiting time for eUp would be? A long time. This year, no more eUp can be ordered in Germany. I don't know if it's in other ways. So where's Edinburgh, Chris? I just said it. I know it's in Scotland. Suckers. Next picture. Yes. So this was, you've seen that in the video. It's just a nice picture with here with the Max, and here in the back is the, yeah, Chris focus. I know, and here the first, you can see the LED light, and that the rims look smaller. You can just see that this fills out everything, and here you have some space. The Max is just beautiful. Look at that. With the same lens, I took the pictures here with the same lens. Did I? I can't remember. I think so. What a beautiful car. And have you noticed that they changed the pattern? And I said that in the video, I think, too. And so this here at the Frankfurt Motor Show, So this was just empty, and the holes here were the stickers, and the stickers you can peel off. And now they did it the other way. So this is whole sticker, and those are the holes. I still don't know if you can peel it off. I'm pretty sure it's just a sticker. And this is, by the way, in the fast lane, the silver, whatever they call it, outside exterior update that costs 400 euros or something. It's just this silver thing, and then those stickers. I don't know. Did you post pictures somewhere? No, those are my pictures, and they will stay that way. Yeah, the nice front. And you can see here, it's closed, the hood. But the IQ light here, it's a nice picture first. And they all have the because this was not, so this is a Max that had, like I said in the video, software version 3.91. Final customer is 3.92. And the Plus that I was driving in, that I wasn't allowed to drive, I had a different version that I couldn't show, that wasn't finished. And it also, this was a employee car, so they need a special license. And also if something happened, she would get problems. And so I was fine with it. I didn't want to cause any trouble. Didn't I take pictures of the... There it is. That's the first LED lights. Looks nice. Maybe yeah, those are the 18-inch wheels of the first, and those are the 20-inch wheels of the Max. And then I spotted the Plus. Those are now the 19-inch wheels, also first. And she had the mirrors in, so I didn't even see if she has the blind spot warning. Nice picture. This was this lens. Yeah, that was this lens. That's awesome. It's blurry in the background. I like that. Yeah, I got someone asked me, "What are you doing here?" Because I was taking pictures of this of the car. I had to explain. And here the ID4 is here and already open. And he didn't disconnect it here. It just did it in a hotel and forgot to close the lid, the hood. Yeah, and the T-Roc on the side, he just took the guy took delivery of the car. So in Dresden, you can take delivery of cars, and up to 9 cars a day, I think. And they do it totally fancy. It's a special room where the car comes up from the bottom, and then they show you the car, explain everything, and then a big door opens up. I think it was in a different picture, wasn't it? Yeah, here. This thing in the back here. This opens up, and then you can drive out, and he like I said, he came with his car, and there was an e-Golf, or maybe 2 e-Golfs, but you can pick up any car from Volkswagen that you want. Yeah, now you close the hood. Look at the beautiful car. I'm so sorry that I repeat myself in my videos the whole time, but you also have to think, I film, then there's an hour or half an hour nothing, then I film again and I say the same thing again. Yeah, that's what I do. That was what, the 21-inch wheels. Yeah, there's a nice picture. This was when we were going through the meeting. And then because he was driving from Berlin to Dresden, and then we do a photo shoot, the car had to be cleaned, and then those 2 people came from the Transparent factory and cleaned the window and everything, so it would look nice on the pictures. And this was our first location. There I was driving in the car, on the ID3 on the passenger side, but I wasn't allowed to drive because he said we're going on different spots where normally a car is not allowed, but since Volkswagen is a big employee for Dresden, it's okay. And so I was only a passenger then. And then afterwards we went off the second one, the Frauenkirche. Then he said, now you're allowed to drive, it's fine. So I read a bit more, then we go on. Where were we? God, you do so much. What was the ID4 like in Flash? Amazing. It doesn't look, it looks big, but it looks okay. It doesn't look Audi e-tron big. That's what I liked. The e-sound was the same. Like I said, the same battery, same motor. This wasn't an all-wheel drive version. It looked great. It didn't look too, oh my god, I'm an SUV. But again, this wouldn't be a car for me. I just don't need the space. I have a pre-booking for an first basic. Great. Did you post pictures somewhere? I'm really curious how the interior looks. Nobody has reviewed the basic ID3 first. It's just the seats. The other interior is the exact same thing. There's mostly it's on what's under the hood. And so features. Recording ID3, I'm undecided between white steering wheel or the black one. In your choice of white due to piano thing. No, I choose the white steering wheel because I'm stupid. Nobody would ever take a white steering wheel on a car because it just gets dirty and it looks dirty in the car. But I've seen at the Frankfurt Motor Show and now here in Dresden, I've seen all the cars had dark steering wheel and it just looks boring. It looks like a normal car. And with the white steering wheel, with the white interior, it looks fancy and it looks special. And I fell in love with it when I saw it at the Frankfurt Motor Show, the white steering wheel, and I thought I will just clean it every day. I get a special leather cleaner or whatever, and then not every day, but every few days I just clean it a bit. And I'm not the one who does it on top. I hold the steering wheel pretty much on the bottom, so you maybe don't see it as much. But I just fell in love with it and I want it. That's why. Ooh, where are we? I'm 30 and buying my first brand new car, ID3 Max. Can't wait to get the car. I understand that. Does the backrest in the back on the first split 2/3? Yes, it does. On all ID3s, not just first. 2 and 1. The typical thing. So have you changed for your Plus to Max? No, I have not. I was at the dealership and the Max was available with the same color and everything, but I decided against it because of the 20-inch wheels and because I couldn't get the white steering wheel. In the Max, you can only have the black, and I didn't want the black steering wheel. And I still think it's okay. White steering wheel is a no if you want to keep the car. I don't want to keep the car. I hope ravers do not steal the first batch like they did Volkswagen batch in the 90s. I don't know. Chris, you stop talking about your day. Focus. No. Let me talk this first and then we continue. The pictures will get me there. We see cars being updated. Yes, it's true. It's already starting. Greetings, Darren. So, what did you get for lunch? We were at the grocery store, got rolls, and I got stuff to put on, and that was it. There was no lunch, and in the evening the same. On the way home, I got to the same grocery store. In the morning, it was a different grocery store. I got something small. There was no lunch, nothing. It was just 5 people, so it wasn't a big thing. They invited the press to the Frauenkirche. They didn't know if anyone would come. They invited them. And then the Bild-Zeitung, which is the biggest tabloid. Did I say that even right? I don't know. Like the Sun in the UK. Am I right? They came and took pictures and there was almost trouble. It was fun. I'll tell you in a second when we are at the Frauenkirche. Any news, official or unofficial, about over-the-air updates? What do you want to know? There is no news. It's the same thing as always. You get the car when you are a first mover. You get the car with unfinished software where 2 things are missing, and then you get an update at the dealership in early 21. And after that, you have over-the-air updates. When and how those over-the-air updates are coming, if it's every month or if it's, I have no idea. Can you get ID4 paint job on ID3? No, those was not a paint. This was not a paint. He told me that underneath it's the dark gray. 102 people. It's crazy. Thank you. It's dark gray, but this is all stickers. Even the blue is a sticker, and you can see it at the corners that you could peel it off, and yeah. So this is not a paint. It's camo only. Blue under camouflage is same that my Polo. Love it. Hopefully it will be standard color. EV turn surely you can wrap your car. Daughter's bed story time. Maybe back in a minute. Hurry up! Did you see that the ID4 had disc brakes or drum brakes on the rear? I haven't seen anything with the brakes, and I think you can see that very well. You can see here. I can see drum brakes, normal brakes in the front. Maybe we can see the back in a different picture. Yeah, I take pictures of myself. Did we see the maybe on a different picture? Let's look here. Oh my god, no, can't see. I don't know if they did the same thing. From here now, it looks like it has drum brakes in the back too. But isn't the car too heavy? Because he told me the car is heavier than the ID.3. So, oh, look at that. The steering, how far the turning circle of the... And here, you see, I zoom in. Let's zoom in. Can you see anything? I can't see it. Is this a disc from a normal brake? I think so. It's up here too. But I don't know. Wasn't it in the video? Can't see. This is for sure one. Huh. I couldn't say in the back. I should have paid attention, eh? That would have been interesting. Oh, that's a nice picture. Still can't see. That was the camera. And then Frankirche, that's okay. Yeah. Where were we? That's cool. I need room for 3 doggies, but I don't like SUV. Prefer hatchbacks. It depends on the size of your dogs, if they fit in the ID.3. I have a problem seeing the ID.3, but it's a weird problem. So in the Max, I was sitting in front, a passenger seat, and then driving. So room was perfect. And then in the Plus, I was sitting in the back seat, and I noticed that the woman who was driving was, I don't know, not amazingly tall, normal, and the guy on the passenger seat was also not very tall. And so the seats were amazingly in front. I really had this much space, so from my thumb to my small finger, this much space in front of my knee to the seat in front of me. And I thought, that's nice to have so much space. But then I thought, well, for the dogs, that's stupid. So if my wife and I are sitting so much in the front, and then I have my dogs in the back, the seats only go to here, and then there's so much gap where we put something in there. But maybe this is that the whole thing can fit. So we have this dog, how you call that? Not bed. How you call this? So a protection thing for your seat for that you can put dogs in, and it goes from the front, from the back of the front seats, and then to the back seats, and then up. And I want one for the doors as well. I will get that too. Chris, you have driving gloves. Yeah, it's true. It would be an idea. We'll do that. It's cool. There's a picture. Did you fight with Built? Who's Built? Why photo shoot a camouflage car? Because it's advertising. This wasn't a professional photo shoot for advertising the ID.4. This is for what Volkswagen tries to do now with community. So Instagram of Volkswagen, Instagram of Volkswagen ID family, Twitter accounts, Facebook, something like this. That's more for the youth. It shouldn't be. It should be look great, but it shouldn't look amazingly professional. So for a catalog advertising or something like this. ID.4 has drum in back. Okay. EVs don't use back brakes too much. That's the reason drum brakes work for EVs, especially for a rear-wheel drive where you have to reach in on the rear wheels. To get press coverage, where else? For steering wheel explanation, also fancy white, but 5 friends said no, not reasonable. Load of white. Then clean it. Who cares? 1 hour in stream and no mention yet of... Yeah. It will come soon. Any idea when 45 kilowatt hour battery available? No idea. I'm pretty sure next year. I'm also speculating with the ID.4 how this all works and whatever. Yeah, I try to stay connected and get into and drive it somehow. Marcus, check your last video. I had written a description how to get in what you had wanted. Print or copy it and then delete it. It's an unusual way, but if there's a way, then it's the way. What did you say? Explain the backstory and how there were issues with the build photographer. And there I was in the spot. The photo last year, some festival was on. Cool. ID campaign will start from mid of September. We'll get a continuous flow of models to get the market share and a foothold. Oh, did you see the Dutch guy who had the brakes on fire? No, I didn't see that. What video was that? Tell me the name of the video, then we watch it together. There are inflatable car beds you can stick into the real legroom. Yeah, I still don't know if this is the problem would be more that normally it's like this, and then because the seats are so far, the whole blanket does this for the dogs. That was my problem. But okay, next picture. So I took, like I said, thousands of pictures at the Semperoper in Dresden. It's a nice spot. There's also the Zwinger on the other side. And then we went to the Frauenkirche. Again, I wasn't allowed to drive there. This again, because usually cars are not allowed there. And then we parked it, took photographs. I took amazing photographs. I was lying here on the ground taking pictures because I wanted to get the church in there and see the underbelly of the car too. Looks nice. You hear the same thing. It's the same battery, like I said. When you take the top away, it's the same car as the ID3. Yeah, nice. And then we moved the cars a bit in front, and then came, I don't know, how do you call that? Ordnungsamt. So the government part that looks that everything is fine in the city, and they came and said, "What are you doing here?" And then we're Volkswagen, we're taking pictures of the thing. Yeah, that's okay, but usually here at this spot, you're only allowed to take pictures until 10 a.m. or something. Then it's too busy and too dangerous. You have to leave. He said it in a very nice way. And there was the guy who's driving the ID3 Max here. He's a spokesperson for Volkswagen. He has to do with press and whatever. And I saw him on the phone the whole time. Okay, Bild-Zeitung was here, and we have to do this and do this. And then he's calling me and whatever. He was always on the phone and talking to other press people. There's a stressful job. I wouldn't. All of them. There's so much stuff they have to think about. That what they're doing and what it reflects on Volkswagen and whatever, and a hierarchy in Volkswagen. It was interesting to see. It wouldn't be my thing. Oh my God. But so they said you have to leave in a nice way, and then the newspaper guy, the journalist, was there taking pictures, and it was 10 minutes later, it was on their website. So Bild.de was on the website, ID4 prototype spotted in Dresden, blah, blah, blah. And they were worried that the Bild would write Volkswagen was thrown away from Dresden because they were not allowed to take pictures there or something. It was just, he was all freaked out that this would happen. I was like, so what if they say that? Is this a big problem? I don't get it. Yeah, we have to watch the Dutch guy video. Please, when I'm done with the story, you have to... 106 people! You guys are crazy! You have to remember, tell me that again. It was the Autovice review, but I'm fairly certain it was staged. Really? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? I don't get it. Look at this, a nice picture. Some of the Dutch guys were pushing the car quite far. Was a bit ridiculous, to be honest. But people will do that. I will push the car too. Chris, you simply need to introduce yourself as I'm the Scratch Man. And all will remember and smile or ask you to tell you a story. So welcome, Scratch Man. Yeah. From now on, I'm a Scratch Man. I know. I have no idea how horrible that was. Yes. And then we drove off the Frauenkirche here, where they drove forward and we took another pictures. So this was the photo guy. He has had so much equipment. And she was doing more with her cell phone on purpose that it looks like a normal person would take the pictures and for Instagram and everything. Always the front wheel. Why couldn't I take a picture of the back wheel? Then we moved over to this. And look at the back. Here is the thing where I will scratch it later. I zoom in. Here. I don't know if it was this or this. I guess this was pushed down from the car. But from inside the car, I only have seen this. And I thought I could drive by, but I didn't see that this was sticking out. So from when we left here, we went off the pedestrian zone, and then not as bad as the Honda e-Drive flipped it. That's true. And then he said, "You can drive." And we stopped the car. And where's the picture from the police? We stopped the car. Where is it? This was with my cell phone. That's why it looks so weird. Yeah, I stopped in the back here somewhere, and the ID4 stopped behind me, and I got out and went to the driver's seat, and then the police went by, and then they drove back, and then we drove on. It was my first second in the ID3 on a public road, and then I looked back and I was, "Where's the ID4?" And they all looked. I don't know, we had stopped by the police, and then we turned around, came back, and then this was the picture, and they really got stopped. "Hey, so what is this? The sticker business here, what's going on?" And then he explained, "Okay, this is a prototype. Volkswagen gave me this car, this camouflaged, and we drive around with this." And when you see other camouflage cars, this happens. This is nothing so special, and it's okay with the windows here, but what they were concerned was the back window. 30% has to be transparent to see through, and it is. When you look at the, where were we? When you look at the picture from the back, you can see that there's 30% that you can see, and the driver also said it's totally fine to look out. It's really okay. And it was amazing when I said in the video, it was the best comment I ever gotten when I made the video of the ID4, and the one guy said, when I said, Volkswagen would never give me a car that's not according to the law, and then he said, Dieselgate. And he's so right. It was an amazing comment. Oh, he's totally right. So where were we? Yeah, and so he got stopped, and then they went somewhere else so they don't block the traffic, and then they talked again, and then he said, "Okay, it's fine, just go on, it's okay." It was just fun. It's on Facebook. Funny angle. Some of Dutch. Yeah, Scratchman. I think about build is that people of intelligence only believe 50% of what is in it. That's true. Not as bad as done. If I ever got to Dresden, I need to take a pic of the scratch place. Yes, you need. To be honest, I couldn't find it now. It was so much driving around. This is some famous place where there's a lot of graffiti. It goes up very high, and what they called it, the Assi-Viertel or something. And it was very busy there, and almost no space. So with the ID3, with this turning circle, it was just so much fun to drive around. But then I drove back. It has no picture, but you saw it in the video. I had to drive here in this parking spot, and then he said, "Go out, like a bit out of the driveway, so it looks like you're driving out." And I drove a bit out. I said, a meter more, and then I did it, and then it happened. And I was so mad. After this, I drove with this car to the transparent factory, because the guy who owns the car, I don't know if he owns it or if he's a test driver. I don't know anything. I don't know. He's a press guy. So I don't, but I was allowed to drive because of the software and how it's done. Normal people can drive this car. We drove back, then we left the car. We had food, like I said, from the grocery store, and then we met with the other woman that had this is the first where they show the car, and then we went with the Plus, and those are a few pictures out of the Plus to the ID4. On the road, and you saw it in the video. So this is the Plus now, and where I wasn't allowed to drive, and I was in the back seat, and we went to this location, but we didn't like it too much. We were at a different location where we took a lot of pictures that they still have to ask if they can choose. So they took pictures, and then they have to send all the pictures to where they were taking the pictures, and then they decide if they're allowed to use the pictures or not. Yeah, that was fun. Oh, this is my scratch. Look at the scratch. Oh my god. So this you can see, it's just this part here where it went a tiny bit too deep into the paint. And then this is where the ID4 was parked, and we're doing drive-by shots of the ID3. And those rims were in the transparent factory. They were also they moved it away, but on the other side, on the left, are all the colors for the first and then the fast lane and stuff, and how it will look like was nicely done. And so what happened after that, we went to different location, took pictures, and then we went back to the transparent factory afterwards. And there we went up into the transparent factory. So there the e-Golf is being built right now, and they're just changing that from February on. I think they want to build the ID3 in Dresden, and they're of course already starting to change some things. And there was an ID3 hanging from the top without a battery and motor, and the battery and motor was on the side, and I filmed it and I took a few pictures, but they said they don't know if I can show this because there was, for example, a sticker on there with a phone number, and there was a plan of something on there, and I didn't know if it's okay to show this, not that it's something private or something that just I cannot show or whatever. And but I didn't heard back so far, so I'm sorry I can't show you yet. If they say yes, you can show this, then I can show you the picture and the video. I filmed it with my cell phone, but it was very interesting to see the battery and the motor and everything, and not in a model. This was the real thing. The same with the was a white ID3 on top without anything, no wheels of course, and just cables out of it. And I didn't see a VIN. But I've seen I looked at the VINs of the 3 first editions that were outside. So the first had 700 something, so amazingly early. The Max had 2000 whatever, 2500 I think, and the Plus was 1200 something. So very early cars. That was fun to see. Take a picture. Driver assist would have warned you that you were would be an there would be an obstacle. I don't know if driver assist would do that. I had the of course the back reverse backup camera, and of course I had the parking sensor, but it didn't help on the side. It was at on the side door. And what happened was that the backup camera stopped working while we were driving, and then I got a few error messages, and I thought, what's happening? And then later we found out someone opened the hood, the trunk, closed it, but didn't. You know that the camera in the ID3 is on the logo, on the thing where you open the trunk, and it still was pointing up, and therefore the backup camera didn't work, and then travel assist or whatever warning I got didn't work, and then it was closed, and then it was fine. I don't know why it was up there, but who cares. But now the big thing, Piano Black. I said it. Well, I will go a bit through here. Is someone coming? Hey girl, I have a visitor. Hey. Ooh, you okay? Who are you? Say hello. Who's my girl? That's Olivia. Well, you can't see. Hey, you can't see it all. There she is. Who's my girl? That's it. Say hello. No, but you can wag. Go lay down. Hey, what was I saying? Help me again. I said Piano Black. Before the Piano Black, there was something. Dog heard the forbidden word. Yeah, that's true. That's really true. Close it. It's so hot in here. But I can't open all the windows, then all the bugs come in. Go wag. He's so cute. Oh, yes, no. Let's go on with Piano Black. But first I will read the things, and then we go to Piano Black. Where was I? God, you're too fast. When did you get info of your delivery time from Volkswagen? I ordered ID3 3 weeks ago, but no more info from them after we did did order. How long did you wait to see your delivery time or details of car? I don't have a delivery time on my ID3. I have no idea. I just know delivery starts in September, most likely in week 37, but I have no idea when I get my car. No idea at all. I don't even know if it's already built. It's a camouflage pillar if you look in the back mirror, but there's nothing better than the reward to be known as the Scratchman. Yeah. I missed the beginning, a better late than never. That's true. Over 100 people still. God, you guys are crazy. Back window can be 100% dicht. So why did they complain at the police? No idea. The picture with in front of the sprayed wall is perfect urban ad. Had very minor dent in a hire car from Berlin and they charged me 800 euros. Well, a dent, isn't it something different? Okay, very nice photo. Thank you. You see that all pictures I see, there are no auto pack sensors. Does anyone know why I'm talking about the ones you could clearly see around the wheels in previous pictures? What are auto park sensors? It has the parking sensors in front and in the back. The scratch was an S-shaped for sure, the Scratchman signature. Ha ha ha. Luckily I had access insurance. Most likely it has backside park sensors with the camera, but not in front side. 106 in chat, but just below 40 thumbs, so give a thumbs up, Chris will be invited again. That's true. There can't be 105 people here and only have 65 likes. Well, maybe you're watching it and don't like it, so that's fine. Then give me a dislike. I'm okay with that. Just something. Are you alive? We should run a bet to see how many minutes, hours, days it will be for Chris to scratch his ID3 First Plus. You're so funny. Ha ha. But you have no idea. It really scarred me for life. Scarred. Because I was then thinking, if I have my own car and then I drive around, and if my wife drives, not saying that she can't drive, but if somebody else is driving the car, I will freak out. And if the dogs are in there and scratch something, that will be, I will freak out. Video with the two Volkswagen Bosse driving ID3 was interesting. Okay. The camera is a bit bad as it puts on emergency brake if it thinks you cannot go backward. Really? We had the red warning of the ID light when someone was driving out, and I thought this is way too early, so there was no danger at all. He wasn't driving fast and the other one was not right here, and then you, oh my god, I have to brake, emergency braking. So it was, but I saw the blinking and she used navigation and I heard the voice. It was a different voice than Google that normally you hear in the navigation software. Nothing special, was okay. Scratch the dark phone will happen with the first day. 80 euros for a small dent, rental cost seems quite high. Dog heard the forbidden word. Yes, one visitor, 108 watching the visitor. That's true. Yay, have seen a white piano also. What's behind the black curtain? The reveal. It's a brown curtain and that's just my camera equipment. Have you never seen that? So camera equipment here, tools and camera equipment there, and down there is just garbage. Nothing special. You're not missing anything. Really not. You showed pic where Central Console didn't have forbidden word. Is it final? It was freshly surprising. Yeah, I will tell you in a second when I'm done with those things. How Chris can get a test drive if he scratched a car before he starts to drive. I was driving and then I scratched it. And again, it was a weird situation. It was, come on, drive a bit forward so I can take a better picture. And I was outside of the car and I thought it's no problem to drive. Nobody looked. It was my fault, but I also didn't think enough. Oh god. Also watching Splashdown. I don't get it. Park assist sensors are on the wheel arches. Okay, then no. Your car will come pre-scratched to save time. That's true. Dent is a different thing and scratching usually more expensive. It records the sonar picture around the car so it can decide whether the parking space is big enough to the car itself. We all know that the ID3 First will not have park assist, so the self-parking, whatever. Just don't curb it. Yeah, I don't want to do that. What's at 9:20? Is it the time? Or was it happening at 9:20? The first car I scratched was with the reversing camera. I don't like reversing cameras. Yeah, burning brake 9:20. Thank you. ID light distance warning is adjustable. Oh, that's good. I didn't go through the menu too much. I did it a bit. I already complained to them. First, what the hell is up with the resetting a trip? I mean, it's nice that they have 3 trips from start, from charging, and long distance trip or whatever. And I put the thing in English, by the way. It also already worked. It was fine. But why can you reset the trips when you are in there? You have to go through a different thing in menu. And I said, what the hell is it? And he also said, yeah, somebody who designed that thing wasn't thinking too practical. Yeah, that wasn't nice. And I also complained about the piano black to him. It's not all perfect. Damn, he revealed there was no ID3 behind the curtain. That's true. That would be fun, huh? If I would have an ID3 all the time there and drive with it every day. At one time I thought maybe if I get an ID3 for home use and trying it out or whatever for a longer time, and then at some point I just show you a picture of the garage and there's just, I don't know, 20 centimeters of the ID3 outside of the garage and you would all freak out. That would have been fun, but no, never happened. Piano blacks and dogs will be at least a challenge to consistently remind them to stay away. The scratch is really nothing to Volkswagen, no need to worry. He told me that too. We have guys to deal with it, don't worry. But still, it wasn't nice at all. Finally, I made it to a live show. Woo! Truman Burbank. It's a nice name. You all have nice names here. Well done for complaining to him. You are a hero. Reset trip is the same for eGolf and eUp. Nightmare to find. On the eUp, it was no problem at all. eUp was no problem. I did the eUp reset on the maps and more, and it's just reset. And the eGolf, I can't remember, but I can't remember that it was what is so horrible. But the eGolf that I had was just for so short. You can get a garage without scratching. If finally home, do I miss something here? Do you don't think so. You haven't missed anything. No, we're waiting for you. Did you complain to him about the fact that Portugal is getting the cars first? No, I did not. Or the white interior. I did. Or you did. There again. So about the piano black thing of the car. So the Plus had piano black in the middle on the side rest, so where the window opener is, and the Max only had it on the doors, not in the middle. And I think this was just a different version where they tried something out or they had something left or whatever. Yes, the final first edition will all have this piano black in the middle and on the door handles inside to open the door and to not open the door. Like I said, to open the window. And it's horrible. I went into the car, touched it. It was a sunny day. It looked horrible. I was with my hand on the thing, and I thought, now I have my ring on there. There will be a scratch in no time. I'm pretty sure. So no, this piano black, I'm sorry, it doesn't look good for the first second. And I talked to him about it. So what's with the piano black? Who thought of that? It's just horrible to maintain. It looks dirty. It doesn't. And then he said, yes, that's true, but you cannot think of Germany or whatever. You have to think in a broader direction. And then he said maybe they do so many tests with people coming and looking at stuff, and then they if 90% say we want it that way, then they do it that way. So they do many tests. They did it with the ID3 and with the infotainment system and with the head-up display, and they do it with not just with electric cars. They do it with everything. So where test people just come in and say their opinion about stuff, and he said it's just possible that in other countries or more countries than the others, they like piano black, and he has no idea. They decided for that for some reason. I don't think that it was just lying around and I thought we have to use that and get rid of it. They chose the piano black for those things for some reason. Nobody knows why. But I would so complain if I would have seen that at the Frankfurt Motor Show. It's just horrible. It's really not nice. Or save kilometers it as a favorite. You can save it as a favorite? Really? But again, why when the menu system is really nice and how the car moves a tiny bit. It looks nice, it's snappy. it works nice. I couldn't play with it too much. When I was in the car driving, I wanted to drive. And why? But when I see the trip meters, why is there not a button to reset? Same with the charging screen. Why did they chose the kilometers per minute charging power, not kilowatt? They decided for that because they thought they want to make it simpler for people who have nothing to do with electric cars. So if the normal Joe out there gets in the car and charges it and it says 4 kilometers per minute, then he thinks, wow, it's charging fast. And when it's 1 kilometer per minute, is oh, it's charging slow. But for us, we want to see kilowatt. And at Ionity, you can see that, but on a normal 50 kilowatt charger, you can't see it. What I want to find out then in the future is how they calculate this kilometers per minute. Is it from the WLTP consumption? What is it, 15.4 or 14.7? I can't remember. So what number are they using so I can then go back what charging power it is? But of course, it's not very accurate when it doesn't say 4.1 kilometers per minute. It just says 4 and then 5. And then, I don't know, it's 30 kilowatt and then it's 40 kilowatt. So it's not amazingly accurate. That's a bit sad. But I told them they have to change that or even give us the options so I can change it. Option to change that. Use the VR app to make it look like you have it in full. That's true. If we stop charging, he will be able to talk about Forbidden Word. The first e-app, okay. The eGolf is 2020 edition from June, the latest. Should install the white rubber strips along the car to stop scratching the boards. Boo, Volkswagen. Are you giving the are you going to cover it with aftermarket? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm totally late. I'm 4 minutes behind you. Sorry. Did you get an address of guy who designed Piano Black? No, I did not. Okay, USA votes no to Piano Black. It's true. After 5 years of Piano Black in a Mercedes middle class, I can tell you it's not that bad overall. Just in the beginning, it feels strange, and fingerprints too. Do we also have it on the doors? I just feel like I scratch it. I will scratch it. I will try to find a wrap for Piano Black areas. That's true. Yeah, in other countries, people have no fingerprints, obviously, or they just don't care. You can wrap the Piano Black with carbon fiber logo. It would be cool. No seen anyone who preferred the black glossy surfaces. Yes. Piano Black is cheap and looks beautiful on pictures. Sex sells, yeah. You should stop asking many people. Just ask expert Jill. That's true. Hundreds of video Tesla owner complaining about Forbidden Word and covering it. Volkswagen thought it was smart to add some more. Yeah, that's true. I wrapped my central console in carbon fiber. There's still Piano Black on the window switches. And how is that? With the scratching? Yeah, put memory charge of Volkswagen. 147. I think. What? I have 104 people here. No, tapping here. I don't. 105 people still. We're constant. It's great. You guys are cool. I never had so many people for so long. We had 90 and then it went down and now it's 100 for so long. Cool. I wanted to say something different. Now I totally forgot what it was. As usual. But you said something and then I was... Yeah, the aftermarket thing. I got an email today from a company where they want to sell third-party stuff for the ID3, and they were asking if when I get my ID3, can they 3D scan it so they know what size they need for the floor mats or I don't know other accessories. And I'm not sure if this is okay with Volkswagen. Now that I have a contact in Volkswagen, it would be nice if I can have a good relationship with them. I don't know if they like it that a third party company wants to sell stuff. Imagine the car in whole in Piano Black, yeah. Who was out of range? Yeah, I also haven't seen a percentage. I haven't looked the percentage of the battery. I've seen range, but have I seen percentage? So which state of charge? Display charging speed is something for first mover complaint. Oh, totally. And percent, like I just said. Jill of CEO for Volkswagen. We need to start a movement. I have Piano Black and my center console in the Golf. It's fine, don't look there. Forbidden Word is obviously no more shiny and a problem once it's covering filthy fingerprints. My tip, don't clean your car. I had my car 5 months and no scratches on the window switches that I can see. Cool. 15.9. Painted black in the middle console in the Mercedes, so you touch it every single time because it is in the center of navigation command. Oh, I prefer carbon black. I will be CEO for Volkswagen for free if they remove Forbidden Word. Were they a Dutch company? I think so. I can't remember. I think so. Has sent you PM on Facebook to attach picture. I got sent something. Look. What did I get? Dun, dun, dun. Shit that we cannot get a car progress first bias. What did I get? Old picture, there was the sensor on the car. Let's look at it. But this is still the front, isn't it? On this picture? This is still on the side of the front. Isn't this a normal parking sensor? Are you sure? Jesper? It's not the scratching on Mercedes at least, but it scratches because you touch it and move things around the stick. Display charging speed. Yeah, that would be nice. Arrived now. Sorry. Piano black can be coated with spray paint in less than one. Oh. First mover? Yes, I'm a first mover. Who else? Have a look at the burning brakes on Facebook. I will do in a second. Yeah, 5 € spray paint can Gil, are you CEO of Steinway? You're so funny. Oh, Facebook is gone. Why did I do that? Where's my Facebook? Facebook. Where's the video? Go to the ID3 pre-bookers. Is it this Autovisi? Is it that? How much do the t-shirt cost? Come on, I'm not doing a t-shirt. I'm CEO of everything black and shiny. That's true. Let's watch the video together. First advertising. Do we like it? Yeah, if they go that fast, yes. You can't hear. You can hear.
Hij heeft echt een goede basis voor een sportieve
Does it do that?
laag zwaartepunt, maar zoals je ziet, kijk hier eens. De remmetjes hebben dan nog wel een upgrade nodig. Al dat gewicht, snel koelen.
How the hell do you have to drive to get a disc brake to burn in an electric car like that?
Gaan oude tijden herleven. Niet zo oud natuurlijk, maar volgens volle zwaartepunt. Maar zoals je ziet, kijk hier eens. De remmetjes hebben dan nog wel een upgrade nodig. Al dat gewicht, snel koelen. PK's, meer koppel en misschien een ESP.
That's my white steering wheel, but
op
don't
de
have the
rem,
red thing.
playknop op het stroompedaal.
Is it a plus? What is it?
Ja, ik zal maar vergeten.
Yeah, it's plus. Well, white steering wheel.
Nou, laten we eens het interieur doorlopen. Middentunnel. Natuurlijk geen transmissietunnel, dus veel opbergruimte, bekerhouder.
Yeah, let's mute him. Do you see? Somebody asked me about the armrests. Yes, all the ID3 have armrests. Can we see the blind spot warning? No, it doesn't have blind spot warning. It's not there. The plus doesn't have it. It would be here. Here on this side. Ooh. Where are we? Fire is now. Did I miss something? What will be the charging speed? Okay. Yeah, what about the drive mode B? Can be set as default? I thought it was your most important open question. Yes, it was an important question. It cannot be default. I still want that as a software thing, but I said it in the video. When you get into the ID3 and you press the brake, it starts. Says ready, then you put it in drive and you are in D. You do it the same thing again, then you're in B, and then when you drive, and you stop for a second, put it in park, drive again, it's still in B. Also, when you go backwards and then you want forwards, it's also still in B. So this works, but it's not always in B when you put it in drive. I want that. That's true. That would be my suggestion. I will scratch it anyway. That's true. Merch. Kill, thank you for your amazing glasses. Fire is now. Imagine you had the whole merch store behind the curtain. Charging speed. Orange interior is for the Dutch. Yeah, the orange interior is not my thing. How do they drive that they have to, that they burn it? Is the thing in Dutch too? The infotainment system? Well, of course, why not? By the way, also a lot of people are complaining about the start-stop button. You don't need that, only to turn on the ignition. Otherwise, you don't need it. Press the brake and it drives. White steering wheel. No, yes, white steering wheel rules. White looks awesome. Hammer, what do you think of orange? Yeah, the orange. Will it stay B after leaving the car? I have no idea. I'm guessing when the car locks itself, I think then it's away, it's off. White looks awesome, but I would never buy it because it might highly dangerous for any other color. I don't know yet. Did the driver push the brake and gas pedal at the same time to get the brakes burned? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to do a lot of stuff. So really drive 160, brake, accelerate, brake, or just go downhill for a long time for this to happen. In videos I have seen start-stop button. Is it there? Yes, it is there, but you don't need it. It has to be a fake. Due to regen, a brake can burn. No, you can still brake. If you brake very hard, the normal brakes do their stuff. But oh my God, you have to do it a lot. So accelerate, brake, and like I said, mostly if you go downhill, a very steep hill, and just accelerate fully and brake again as hard as you can. Then maybe put a piece of paper in there and then it burns. Does the button say start engine or just start? It doesn't say. Does it say anything? Well, we could have seen in the video, right? Of this Dutch guy. He showed the car. Let's look at it again. Where's the inside? Yeah, burn. Well, he's driving it good. But still, driving like this won't make the brakes burn. Pretty sure. But there are a lot of advertising. Do you have the same lot of advertising on my videos? Somehow you could see the start-stop button. But does it say start and stop? Huh? Come on. Almost there. Stopped. Go to the side. Come on. There it is. Oh my God. I can't see. Put the hand away. Could you see if it says something? Looks like it doesn't say anything on the button. I can't see. It didn't look so much. Sorry. I don't know. It has to be fake to the region. Where does the button say start engine? Olaf, something to first mover complain. Yeah, we'll never see start button since it's under your feet. It's true, you don't see it. He was towing a caravan downhill. Yeah, does the start? Yeah, same question. Lesson: never buy a press car. Yes, you need the Alps to get it overheated. No trailer behind and heavily loaded. Yeah, I think so too. First mover have a contract to Volkswagen, so maybe they can recommend complain additional views of state of charging consumption. That's true. Brakes will start fading way before it starts burning. They have been driving like complete idiots. I think so too. The start-stop button is there on the side of steering wheel for max. Do you like 20-inch wheels? Comfort. Take any away time. Cheerio. Take away time. Bye. Yes, so about the driving. I drove, like I said, half an hour or so. Yes, I'm pretty sure when you don't have the key and you unlock with the key or something. I don't know if it's the same as with the Kona, where you can't, you have to press with the key on the stop button to start it if the battery is low or something. So I was driving for half an hour, and through the city I was never driving above 50 kilometers an hour, I think. But I could do a lot of, it was in the city, so I could hear the E sound, I could hear the blinker sound, I could feel the acceleration. I never accelerated fully, but I could feel how it's all happening. And there are a few things that I noticed. So now we come to the good part of this video. Is everybody here? 100 people. Now it's ID3 talk for sure. Let's see. 99 people here. 74 likes. It is a badge of honor to break some fire. No, it's not. It's just stupid. So what I noticed with the car, first of all, when you put it in, when you press the brake and right away a second later you want to put it in drive, doesn't work. It needs a second. So because I had to, okay, get in the car, move it a bit. So I went into the car, pressed the brake, did this, and wanted to drive. It didn't work. It didn't go in drive right away. I had to press the brake. It took a second. Then I could put it in drive. Then I could drive. I didn't have to have the seatbelt on. I said it in the video. I was totally wrong. Maybe I misunderstood when I was in Dresden, but it's wrong. You can drive the ID3 without having a seatbelt on. It will just complain. And will show you in the, I don't know, with the instrument cluster, but it show you if someone is sitting and doesn't have the seatbelt on, and then, Grüße aus Hannover, Hans Wurst. Is this your real name? Oh, funny. Stop button is only to wake the system like a normal Zündung. Exactly. Oh, thank you. But it misses something, the info while recharging. Then next thing was with the B, what I already said. Then comfortableness with the 20-inch wheels. Who's so cute? He's my girl. She's such a good girl. The 20-inch wheels were more comfortable than I thought. It was really amazingly comfortable. We were driving on Dresden Road in the city, which is not very good, up and down and holes, and then through soft cobblestone, then very strong cobblestone, and I was happy that we went somewhere with cobblestone. I wanted to feel how the suspension is, how the comfort is in there. And what I can say, it was on a cobblestone extremely comfortable, but I also come from very horrible cars. So it's possible that a new, not EV fossil car is the same. I have no idea. I only drive very old cars with horrible suspension, and for me it was heaven. Second was the noise from outside, so wind, tire noise. Again, I only drove 50, so I can't say that much, but it seemed amazingly quiet. The E-sound outside of the car is, you can hear it, and what I noticed, and it was nice, that it's quiet when you drive quiet, and it changes its frequency when you drive faster. It also gets louder, so the pedestrians can hear you better. So it's a bit over the tire noise, I guess. But inside the car, it was fine. I couldn't complain. I would love if it wouldn't be there, but it just is. And on the back seats, it's even quieter. This is what I noticed. Tow hook for bikes. This didn't have one, but you can have it. I want the FAS off. I want that off too. That's true. Question: does the first Max cost less or more than the regular Max? Waiting for tow hook in DCC. Tow hook will never be in the ID3. Only for a bike rack, and you can get this for the first as well. You cannot get it for the big battery, but you can have it. The first Max costs less or has more features. No, it costs less because the paint is everything is in there, but maybe you don't need the paint and everything. So seatbelt on, fake news. Yeah, that was me. I was totally fake news. Same procedure on the e-Golf. Turn on car, press brake as all automatic transmission cars. Yeah, but what I wanted to say is that you never have to turn on the car. You never press the button. You get close to the car opens up like a Tesla, sit in, press the brake, the car says ready, put it in drive, and then you drive. No button, no animation. When you get out of the car, you get the Volkswagen sound, this dun, 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 but without the woman who says Volkswagen. Just this dun, 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 dun. And this is only when you go away from the car. When you close the door, it's not there yet. When you move away, then it makes that sound. And when you start, I can't remember it made a sound. Possible. I can't remember. I really don't know. Did never see a video showing 420 kilometers in battery? Of course not. Jose. Do I say that right? Hopefully I do. Not very good with it. So the kilometers on the car is a gasometer. So on your current consumption, and every brand does it, every car does it in a different way. The last 10 kilometers, the last 50, the last 100 kilometers. There's an average consumption, and on this and your state of charge, it calculates your range. And in press cars, what do you think those people will do? They get in the car, full acceleration, drive around the corner, like you just seen in the video, make the brakes burn. And so of course the consumption is high, and then the range is different. When they do a range test, when they say, okay, let's go on the highway, drive 130, again, the consumption is at 20 or something, or 200 watt-hours per kilometer. Still, you can't see that. Take the ID.3 fully, drive it 10 kilometers or whatever it needs for the calculation in the city with, I don't know, 10, so 100 watt-hours per kilometer, and you see those 400 kilometers. It's the same with any other EV. So don't worry, it will do that. Does everyone know how the fast sound works? So I hope I just explained how it works on the ID.3. Not my real name, but you know, internet and its nasty secrets. That's true. And it would be funny if this would be your real name. Wes is a noise that is mandatory in Germany because the blind had complained for some reason. Well, I understand that they complain. You don't want everyone is anyone. Yes, the real name is a crisp pronounce is Hans Wurst. Yeah, with shh, because I'm Bavarian. I mean, how is the fast sound works? There's speakers in there, and that it's with the speed, it changes the sound. What's your take on touch-sensitive surfaces buttons on the steering wheel? Some reviewers just hated using them while driving. Others didn't mind at all. Again, I was driving mostly. I was touching a bit with the infotainment system, and that was fine. So increasing or lowering the temperature with the buttons, sliding and thing, that was fine. I also did one time did the volume, but I didn't use cruise control or anything. So I still need my big test for that. Interesting to see if ID.4 can tow, and if so, how much. It can tow for sure. I don't know how much. I'm pretty sure they want to make it that it can tow the normal amount that SUVs in that size like that. My 7-year-old son watched the ID.3, ID.4 video so many times it translated fully for. He was shocked about the police action because of the window. That's cute. What translated fully for? So he did a translation of the video to German. In 2020, Nero, you still can disable FES. Yes, you can. This has to do with the EU rule. If you create a new EV, so where you have to go through all the tests for every market, then if it's in the EU, you need a virtual engine sound system. So that's why a Model 3 doesn't have it yet. When the Model Y will come to Europe, it's a different thing. Unless they did all the tests before. I don't know when it was, this year or last year. I can't say. Sorry. Security reason to instantly start the car, and the ID.3 first come with that press button solution. Huh? I don't know what you mean. Did you like infotainment? Agree with Autogefühl. I pressed a bit around. The infotainment system felt fine. I haven't used music or Bluetooth music. Or the one who was beside me used the Bluetooth phone. He was on the phone with someone. How are the seats? The seats were good, but again, I drove for 30 minutes. And in the city, I have to drive for 2 hours, and then I can tell you if my back hurts, if it's all fine. Okay, thanks for the towing info. No problem. ID.3 is still not type approved in Ireland. Coming this week, I think. Really? That's weird. Whew, I'm in line with your comments now. Seats are comfortable, sound on max. Again, I drove for 30 minutes in the city. Seats were comfortable to me. The drive was amazingly comfortable and quiet. Steering feel was amazing. Ooh, there was something I didn't like. And it was with the accelerator pedal. So when you stand on a standstill, and so let's say when you're driving and I don't know, you have the accelerator pedal at 20% or something, and then the feel to accelerate or decelerate. You get a pretty fast. You get a feeling how to get just a tiny bit slower and to accelerate a tiny bit. That works normally, and you get used to it. And this is how you apply it when you're on a standstill. But with the ID3 that I drove, it was nothing. So I do it like this: nothing, nothing, nothing. So we press a bit more, and then it was more acceleration that I would have wanted to drive amazingly comfortable and not move anyone. So really drive like you are 90. I wanted to do that, but it was really nothing, 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 and then a bit too much. I didn't like that. So this is something where I have to get used to go this first thing where nothing happens fast, and then do the slow thing. Maybe is there creep? This was also weird. So I don't think it had creep. Again, I should know that because I drove it in the city. This is perfect for creep, but I don't think when it was standing and you were off and you depressed the brake, I don't think it creeped. I'm so bad with that. I should know that. Yeah. Press button and stop button to awake the car. I saw it in this video. But not. If what I noticed when the car was locked, I went to the car, it unlocked, I went in, everything was on, I pressed the brake and started driving in the Max, and it should be the same in the Plus. I understand that the fast sound can be turned off, but what I mean, how is the sound created by a speaker? Yes, it's a speaker. Good, I prefer no creep. Again, I don't know if this is the final thing and if you can change it somehow. Okay, thanks. Sport comfort mode for the gas pedal. Maybe it was that. No, he had it in comfort. I looked. It was in comfort. But again, this was something I didn't like from the start. Maybe I have to get used to it, and maybe it's different in the. I'll be going at it with pliers if you can not turn it off. I'm a creep. Yes. What do you want to turn off, the fess or the creep? Marty. Oh, by the way, thank you all of you who are my new Patreons. I got like 7 new Patreons in 2 days, and the first 11. So now I'm at 18. The first 11 there was in the last 1.5 years or so. So thank you very much for supporting me, and I really appreciate it. And I thought it last week. So I have 11 Patreons. And they support me with money, so they're really spending money for some weird guy in Germany, and they don't have to. They still get the same content. And I thought it's so mean that they are supporting me, and they don't get anything special. And then with Dresden this week, I thought, no, I will tell them first. So I told them first that I'm in Dresden, and I told them first that I will drive the ID3. And I even told them more why I was in Dresden. And I thought it's nice, and I didn't do it. And now somebody sends me money. Thank you very much. I don't know what 750 ISK are, but thank you very much. It's very nice of you. You're not that weird. Yes, I'm totally weird. Oh God. I thought that they should. I don't do it so more Patreons come and give me their money. Of course, money is nice, and at some point, as everybody can think, it would be nice to live off this YouTube, like Björn Nyland is doing too. But I know that it will be a long time, so many years, and that's okay. But it's just step by step. But I just thought those people are supporting me, and they don't get anything back. So I thought, no, they should feel special. They get to know stuff. They get to see pictures or whatever. And I will post more stuff. And if something is happening, they will know it first, because it's just so nice that they do that. That they think this is number 11 here. That's true. You were number 11. How do you know that? Does it say you're number 11? Or you checked the website, it said 10 Patreon, and then you were 1, and then it was 11. Yeah, Marty is 1 too, if I'm allowed to say that. Sorry. I don't want to say anything that nobody wants to to be public. I know that now from Volkswagen. There's so much stuff that you can't say that and you can't see this and blah blah blah. It's, oh my god. Where are we? I'm a creep. Yes. How does the ID4 size feel in person? Much bigger than Niro? Ah, a Niro? I think so, but I have to see it side by side. When the ID4 came, I thought it's a big car, but when I saw it beside the ID3, I didn't think it was that big. But it is bigger, of course. But I couldn't say if it's bigger than the Niro. I know that if you go to electric car news, that in China they already reveal pictures of the final car and also with measurements. Yeah, a Chinese guy wrote me that he has info on the ID4 and sent me some pictures, but it was just an uncamouflaged, the same pictures that you've seen. And I said I want to see the interior, and he will try and find some. He said, weird. I think I saw an option on one video, creep on and off. Cool. Did it have auto hill hold? I don't know. I hope so. It's pretty common in electric cars. Don't turn me on. Yes, I do. 2020 Niro is no new car which required no new homologation. Usually VW gets one for whole EU. Number 11 here. Yeah, they wanted to see the hidden distant content. Yes, that's true. They wanted that. Ah, you're not that weird. Yeah, it was great. Well, we even know where he went on vacation. That's true. I said it today too, but you've seen the pictures. I didn't take too many pictures. The whole holiday I took like 3 pictures. We were only there for one night. Iceland needs the car first, I guess. Yeah, I checked once I joined. Cool. It's okay with me. That's good, sorry. 750 ISK is €5. Thank you very much. That's a lot of money. Was one pedal driving easy? Yeah, the region was okay. It wasn't amazingly strong like Kona or Ioniq in region level 3, but it was like E-Up in E-Golf. It's okay. It's okay. When you go too fast, then you need to press the brake pedal. It's not Nissan Leaf e-pedal thing. It's not amazingly strong. I would prefer it stronger, but Volkswagen said from the beginning they decided on rear-wheel drive, and that means that the regen is on the rear wheels, of course, with the motor, and you cannot have amazingly strong regen brake force alone in the back, otherwise the car gets unstable, and that's why it's not as strong. I don't know if it can be stronger or if it take the safe route that nothing happens. I still don't know. Were you able to see interior of the ID4? No, sorry. So is how many kilowatt hours? Because Iceland is huge to be renewable energies. That's true. Will hill brake is in the e-Golf and ID3 basics. He knows a lot. The Type XX1 Wolf. Okay, I have to socialize with the wife. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm lucky my wife is in bed. I can socialize with you guys. ID3 sounding better as i3 upgrade. Yes, feel sorry for you. For Adrian? No, he's fine. He wants to socialize with his wife. He loves his wife and he's happy now. Come on, we're doing this for 2 hours. I think it's enough. We're blahing. So next week will be a day before I get the e-Golf, and hopefully this week will happen a bit more that I can tell my Patreons, and hopefully I know more if there's a possibility to get my ID3 earlier or even at all early, because I wasn't the first who ordered the car. I wanted to be the first, and I was there when the countdown was at 0. I went into Volkswagen. I registered before all of this, went into wanting to pay, and then the payment in Germany didn't work till 5 p.m. so 6 hours later. Then of course all of Europe ordered the ID3 and we didn't get it. Yes, but they know that. I talked to them and they all were, oh yes, I know that the payment thing in Germany didn't work. They were all very sorry about that. Again, this is not Volkswagen's fault. This is whoever company they hired to get this stuff working, and they didn't think it would be that much. Maybe Volkswagen said it will be 1,000 people, and they chose a server that can handle that, and then it was 10,000 people, and that couldn't. Maybe it was that. Back, rear-wheel drive Model 3 Standard Range Plus has strong regions, so it seems possible. Okay, then I'm wrong. One day I wish to see you dressed as Thor. Why? I got the next donation. It says, find out what 5 Swedish franken are in euros. I will find out. Where are we? Swedish. Swiss. God, I can't write. Schweizer Franken in Euro. What is it? Schweizer Franken 5. That's 465 euros. Thank you very much. It's so nice. Feeling sorry for T. Kermy. Adrian, it's good to talk to people close to you. I'm happy I did that with my father. He passed away this morning. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That's always hard. Yeah, my father-in-law is still not well. And yeah, he's doing horrible. Purchased e-ups and e-golfs, and e-up has manual parking brakes, so your King Hill brake. Okay. He also said some Thai subscriber were annoying and he was in full ban mode, called them ladyboys. Okay. Remember to test eGolf on all points, especially the info system SHS system with the ID3. No, eGolf has nothing to do with ID3. It's a total different software. I had the eGolf, when was it, in 2018 or so, a total different system. It has, the ID3 still has the gesture thing, and also has the thing where when you get close to the infotainment system, it does something because it knows, ooh, you're coming, blah, 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 sorry, we have to tell us the kilowatt hours you get in Swiss, that is our currency, that's true. Thor referring to my Photoshop, sorry if I embarrass you. No, it's fine. I wouldn't post it if it would embarrass me. Wait, my girl awake. That was Thor. I'm so horrible with that. I'm sorry. Oh, did I not post it with the Thor picture? I'm sorry. Only put one. No, you didn't embarrass me. Where is it? I have to look for it. Is a German euro worth more than a Portuguese euro? Go look it up yourself. Come on. Thanks, guys. He just turned 79. He was sick a long time, so it's good that he can rest now. But of course, this makes me sad. Nonetheless, no, of course. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's never nice. Yeah, I look for Jill's picture and I show you that I have it. I saved it. I'm horrible with deleting stuff, but this I saved. Where is the picture? It was the second one, eh? There it is. The Thor picture. Oh god. Oh, got an email. What? That's a stupid email. Don't need that. Go away. Where did it go? Where did I save that? Oh my god. Put it here? No. I have no idea where I saved it now. Damn it, I have to look. Very life. Where are we? Where's Jill? There it is. It is save under D, is it? Yeah, you want to see what I get sent at home? This. But it was a lot of work, Jill. Thank you. Maybe a mail can send back. Hey. Oh god. Yeah, that's me. I'll never make that face again on a video. Then you do that. You remember it and remember the time, and then you go back and make things. Yes, bring it on. Condolences. Yes, that's true. Oh, that's different. Oh man, how's my girl? Maybe that makes you happy. She's a good girl. She was so good in Prague. Such a good girl. Go look at the camera. Ooh, what happened? She's a little cutie. She's a poor thing. She was. Now she has it well. Oh god, who does it? Where are we? The picture, yes. I guess Chris will get his car on September 21st, 50 days, I guess. Yeah. You have a hammer do dent in ID3 as sword. That's true. Happy I could give you a smile. As long as you're not pulling the face because folks will get your order wrong color. Yeah, smashing piano black with the hammer. Oh yes, I know. Yeah. Oh, I think we're done for today. We did a lot. What is it? I have to work tomorrow. I had this week off. Tomorrow is work. Ugh. Gross. I don't want to work tomorrow. Just want to go to Volkswagen and drive ID3s. That's what I want to do for the rest of my life. As Carnival Thor. Solid work well. No, he did really well, Jill. Thank you. Bring it on. More and more weird pictures. I'm not doing a face today. No, I'm not doing it. I'm really not. Oh god. So as that was autofocus wrong. So what's happening this week? I'm waiting to get more knowledge on a possible ID3 review. I'm waiting for another meeting with Volkswagen, and then I'm waiting for the e-Golf next Monday. Otherwise, it's just normal work. Ooh, and I have to post at some point the likes and dislike video of the Renault Zoe. I wanted to post it last Tuesday, but then I left for Dresden, totally forgot about it, and then there was the ID4 video and whatever. There's probably no time to Photoshop this week, and I'm not making a face, so you don't know. Oh god. You guys are awesome. Oh. I think that's it for today. Let's go to bed. Let's all rest. See you all next week. It was a lot of fun as usual, and we had so many people this week. Where are we now? 79 people. That's just 82 here. No, 79. It's really awesome. Thank you guys for being here. It was, as usual, a fanboy with bad things to say about the Zoe. Ha ha. But I had good things too. Yeah. The Zoe was good, except for the seats. Horrible seats. Otherwise, it's good. Yeah. See you all next week. That's true. Have some awesome week. Yeah, this was fun. We have a little thing. It's nice that it came to something like this, where we have a little group of 20, 30 people who are riding the whole time, and then the rest is just listening and laughing to annoy you. Stay safe. Take care. Bye. Yeah, you don't annoy me. Don't worry. I wouldn't do it if you guys would annoy me. No, it's really a lot of fun. I'm always looking forward to Sunday to doing this, especially when something nice happened like this week. But yeah, that's it. 50 nights to IDC. I hope not. I want it to be 1 or 2. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. I can't speak anymore. Take care. See you next week, and then we have e-Golf videos. And then I'm pretty sure the week after that, with the e-Golf, I will do tests on the Saturday and Sunday, and then I will live stream from the e-Golf, do my range tests and whatever. Thanks for the entertainment. I hope so. I try to entertain. That's me. And this week, like I said, the Zoe video. That's all I have in. Normally, YouTubers should have a lot of videos in the back and then put them out. I have one. That's it. I'm not a pro. Okay, but that's it. Thanks. Have a great day and take care.